can't allow someone like you to wear it.
Hey, what's up? And welcome to another episode of the Nerd Hour Podcast. I am your host, Donnovan, and we have
Greg. D is silent. Whichever one you want to pick. How you guys doing?
So, no special guests. Some came up. So, whenever the next time we might get them, we'll get them for that.
Man, I'm so excited about the topic, man. I started writing things down and try to
I like how you.
Hard,
I like how you were planning for it because you were like, it's like I don't know how it's gonna be when we have like 3 people. I'm nervous. I'm like, bro, all we got to really worry about is like what to talk about.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that. You know what I mean? I've never
the last podcast. You were like, but how's it gonna work with like 3 people? Are we gonna do like this and then that? I was like, bro, we just gotta figure out what to talk about. That's gonna be the biggest issue.
Look, I'm an inherently person. I worry about things I overthink and worry about things. Okay, the topics. I feel like we'd be able to have mad topics. It's just more like I'm more concerned about like stepping over somebody's foot when they're trying to talk, you know, and stuff like that. So I was really afraid of that situation between 3 people. You know what I mean? Still excited about it.
But yeah. So this episode. I was still trying to decide on the way in. I don't know. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna ask you what you've been watching lately or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't been watching shit. So, what you been watching?
I've been behind on just Netflix series and stuff like that. I wanted to watch that one Netflix series. Give me a second here because I don't remember things by name. It was a Quiet Voice or something like that.
Or that's a movie.
That movie, yes. I wanted to watch that. I might end up watching that tonight. But I've been watching a crap ton of anime still, though. You know, every Sunday, little anime night and whatnot. Which is today.
I was going to say, you remember, I don't know if you remember, but this was the movie I was talking about the last time we did the podcast. Is I watched this, and then I watched The Garden Place, is where this kid falls in love with a teacher from his school, but they can't be together because statutory.
That sounds a lot like that sounds a lot like what My Domestic Girlfriend.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, my Twitter banner is a screen grab from the movie A Silent Voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I need to go check that out.
Like, because I like the movie. I like the movie. So
all I do is look at titties on Twitter, like freaking
you just searching up hashtag Twitter after dark and everything, just like just go to town.
I just NSFW. Yeah, my roommate he commented on me today, right? This is what I usually want people to understand because I come off a certain way, and it's kind of hard to like explain it to most people. You know what I mean? I really appreciate the woman's body, their beauty, and everything. You know what I mean? But sexualizing them is a whole different matter. If it comes to that, because he sees a picture that I said, this is what my brother drew, you know what I mean, that really got me into art. And he looks at it like, this man really loves women. I'm like, yes, I do, but like sexualizing a woman is like a whole different level. yeah But I always come off as the guy that's like, you know, I mean, player, which is not true. I'm so awkward around women, it's not even funny. I don't get it. But going back to anime though. I mean, it's going back to anime.
Right, yeah, going back to anime.
I've been watching a lot of Inspector. And I love the way that they did the name because it's kind of like a pun. So it's like they spelled it IN / Inspector as in ghost.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dope anime, to be honest with you. This girl just latches onto this guy that doesn't want her.
Doesn't want it. I mean her. I mean him.
It's hard, man, these days, man. I don't know what she identifies as. Goddess of wisdom. I don't know. But it's really interesting, man. Like I do like a lot of the shows that's been coming out recently. So I'm constantly being kept busy, but I do find that I need to write down each series as like how I want to watch it in order for the night.
Right.
You know what I mean? Starting with the least best all the way down to the best. I used to do that like every anime season. And it was just that's how much of a freaking weeb I was. Yeah.
I mean,
and Ray Zero's planning on coming out with another season too.
Yeah, I saw that, but yeah.
The director's cut is out right now, and it's fucking great.
It's like that period where, I mean, not a lot's going on, so you might as well catch up on the stuff that you missed back in the past.
Yes, that's exactly what's going on. That's Except like some of these anime make it hard for me to like catch up, to catch up, because some of them are good. You know what I mean? Like Inspector. There's just not a crap ton of good ones, so I have time to go back and catch up. Like
because I've been watching like Stettin Academy or whatever, that weird animal thing.
I have not heard of it, man. You're gonna have to like me.
No, I remember telling you about it. Is okay. Let me make sure I don't remember if it's Stettin or Settin Academy is the problem.
Google will answer for you, man. Google has all the answers.
Yeah, I think it's Settin. Let me see. I'm trying to type with one hand, and it's so freaking hard. Okay. All right.
This is how ghetto the podcast can be sometimes. We don't have mic stands, so we hold the mic with one hand and we type with the other.
No, like for real. Like I'm just like, okay, the key is all the way over here, and now I got to bring it back over here. I just don't want to bump the wire. There we go.
Oh yes, you told me. Wasn't the one about the horses who are trying to race?
No, that was a different one. That was Pretty Derby.
Oh, Pretty Derby. That was so weird. Like the slice of life stuff, I can never. I'm so sorry. That's gonna show up on the podcast edit, possibly. but yeah, man, it's just yeah.
No, this one is about a human dude that got transferred to an all animal school, and he just has a hatred for animals, and but there's this wolf girl that wants to be his best friend, and he meets a human girl that also goes to the school. They start a cooking club. It's not great. It's just like something I'm watching right now, though. Honestly, it's kind of real stupid. It has its funny moments. There's this sloth that dies every 2 seconds. I just don't get it.
What?
Yeah, like
he gets reincarnated every episode.
No, this sloth. It's a girl. It's a girl sloth, right? They build in like this harem around this guy. All of his friends are girls. But this girl sloth, no matter what she does, if she eats anything that's not part of her normal diet, if she moves too much, if she overheats her body, she like falls out. And it's like, oh no, Miyubi died again. And I was like, take this bitch out the anime. Like, why is she dying? Like, I was like, okay, the comedic relief. I'm getting tired of this bitch to keep dying though.
Can we stop her from dying, please?
It's like
somebody.
And then I saw a preview of like the most recent episode, and it was like, oh snap, my Yubi, you're moving faster. And I was like, what? Who gave this sloth speed? Did this anime just get good all of a sudden? I don't get it. But nah, it's still the same.
Oh my god. Yeah. That sounds hilarious. I can watch like certain series like that, but they only capture me for like maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 episodes. Depends on how bored I am.
Yeah, I'm like 5 episodes in. I don't even know. I think it's only 5 episodes, but I'm 5 episodes in, and I'm like, I think the newest episode came out, and I'm like, hey, I probably won't watch it. It's like one of those shows I start, and then there's like nothing past a certain point. Is like keep watching, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just fall off. One of those,
like, how about I don't?
Like how I made it halfway through Katakuri Circus, and then I was like, yeah, and I'm done.
Oh God.
and I like Katakuri Circus at the very beginning, and then it turned into something else, and then I was like, I don't care to finish it.
I still want to at least like catch the first 2 or 3 episodes to see if it's something I'm interested in.
I mean, Katakuri Circus. I made it through like 2 seasons. I think there's like 3. So I'm like, after that, I was like, I don't want to watch anymore.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, so there's a series, right. It is my guilty pleasure to watch.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's called Interspecies Reviewers.
Okay.
It's literally an anime about a bunch of guys / girls, questionable on a girl, that go around through a red light district, and they review brothels with different monster girls in them.
Okay.
It's, I don't know, man. It's just the antics to it is like hilarious, and I'm sorry, I'm like stuck. I can't stop watching it. It's hilarious. It's one of those guilty pleasures, you know what I mean? That I can talk with some people, but I'm all like, It's just You said what?
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just like, I mean, hey, I watched Pretty Derby and I'm watching Set in Academy. Both of like Pretty Derby wasn't all that great, and then Set in Academy isn't all that better either. So I'm just sitting up here like, I'm watching it, I guess. Like I go to Crunchyroll, see if a new episode is out, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm sitting here. I guess I'm doing this right now.
That's usually what I feel like. But the funny thing is, I didn't realize how bad this series is. Like, it's a good series in general. It's funny, you know. I mean, I like watching it because it's funny, and they really give no fucks. Mm-hmm. And I've come to realize that I just Googled it, and all I see is Interspecies canceled again by Amazon. And then Funimation cancels Interspecies Reviewers, and I'm just looking at all this other place. I'm like, there's a lot of people that are just like canceling out. It's like, this isn't for kids. But the whole synopsis of the anime kind of makes it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're very I think it's like one of those things that's borderline hentai, but not quite.
There was. I'm gonna look it up. There was a show that I thought was like gonna be like super good. I think it was called, and then I found out it was just hentai. I think it was called Queen's Blade or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember Queen's Blade, and it was pretty much just sexy ladies with really big breasts.
that got naked and had sex.
Did they?
Yeah, they got naked and had sex a couple times.
Yeah. I gotta look this up.
Oh,
now I gotta look this up. Scenes.
I remember because I was watching it. I was like, oh snap! Like they get like they're scantily clad women with weapons and they fight each other, and then they get like super naked.
Practically just this is fan service at 1,000.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is just hentai. Okay then. Now. I am not. Oh wow, that's just a naked boob. I don't know if we can show that on YouTube.
Don't show it on YouTube.
I'm looking at pictures.
Blur it out. Pixelated.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures, and like I'm looking at a screen grab of this one girl squeezing her breast, and there's like I guess milk coming out of them. So
my best thing I'm gonna say right now, that milk is like acidic and it melts clothing. That's how these anime go.
It probably was, but it's still hentai. It's still pretty much hentai.
It pretty much is, but it's so.
It ain't even pretty much. It is.
Here's the thing, right?
There's much is probably like, what you're watching. That was straight up like, hey.
Oh god.
This is something you cannot put on with the boys.
Or you do put it on with the boys and you guys review it.
No. Somebody gonna be called something.
Oh god.
it's like, all right, if we're gonna watch this together, 2 rules. 1, no blankets. Number 2, no hands and pants. Everybody cool on that?
Oh my god. It's like, before you walk through this line, kill your sex drive.
Matter of fact,
oh my god.
Everybody, we are watching gay porn together to make sure nothing happens tonight, alright? Nothing. And if I see anything, you're kicked out.
Oh my god. Yes. I agree with these rules.
Just yes.
Is there a contract? Is there a contract? Yes. Can I sign a contract?
Bruh, I'd be out the moment say we are watching gay porn together. I'm like, no, we're not. I'm going home. We're not even reviewing this. We ain't even talking about this show. No more. No more at all. No. Bump this. Why couldn't we watch Naruto or some shit? Y'all had to be watching this.
Man, let's watch all the bad anime. I'd rather do that. Just watch a crap ton of like really, really bad, cringy anime. Yeah, I'd rather do that than sit around with a bunch of guys watching borderline hentai.
Yo, go to the Discord real quick. If you hover over one of our messages, why is that option an eggplant?
Wait, what?
Like, we could drop an emote next to like what you said. Like, here, I'm gonna be like probably, you'll be here in 1520, 100. Yeah. Better yet, eggplant, my dog.
That's the reaction. That's how Discord works, man. That's the reactions. You know what I mean?
Why?
I tend to stay away from the egg.
Well, why is there an eggplant though? I don't care about the reactions.
To your phones. Look, it's directly connected to your phone. Your phone has an eggplant in the emoji list, and when they made Discord, they wanted to give you all the phone emotes.
Where the peach at? I'm gonna drop it to mine.
Oh, I got a peach. I got a peach that you will never find. Hold up. I got you, bro. I got you. Just let me find it.
Let me find it. I'll eat. Drop a peach next to that because I'm gonna eat that. Better yet, I'm gonna eat that poo poo. I eat the poo
poo. No. I'm trying to find it right now. Honestly.
I got my I'm subbed to Brown Man on Twitch, so I got his emotes. I see. I'm also in his Discord, so that makes sense. Where's the peach? Where's the peach emoji?
I just dropped it. I just dropped the peach. It's even got a pair of panties on.
You dropped that on yours. I'm talking about on the zebra girl.
On the zebra girl? Oh, my bad.
Like, okay. What yours says, like 100. I'm an eggplant. That booty. Like, mine says, I'm gonna eat the poo poo out of that booty again. No, I'm gonna eat the poo poo out the booty. Panties on.
And then put the panties back on. The reaction rolls on Discord is just fucking great. But to be honest with you, these past couple of months, right? Digging into the internet again, like I usually did. Cause there was a minute that I just got off the internet for a bit because of times hard. Mm-hmm. I've realized that the internet is like a very precarious place that you have to navigate very carefully.
Yeah, no shit, bro. Bro, like I don't know if I was telling you
dams out here.
I don't know if I said this out loud, but I was sitting up there. Yeah. I was looking at live stream fails, specifically the subreddit the subreddit.
Yeah.
Not the YouTube community. Well, the YouTube and the subreddit is the same thing. It's just YouTube audience. It's not as harsh as Reddit audience. But like Reddit got some dicks in it. Like some real
Reddit
low.
Don't care.
Reddit got some people that just don't need to be part of society. Like, just really
Right.
don't.
Right.
I'm like, y'all mean. Y'all hurt my feelings. It ain't even towards me. Like, my name not even Pokimane, but God, y'all mean.
Dude, I went up and I saw this guy post on Instagram, right? And he was all like, back in the day, you know what I mean? When I used to draw, people would talk mad shit. He posted something that somebody said.
Yeah.
And I was all like, damn, like, this man really gave no fucks about your life. Over it was a I can't say it's a crappy drawing. It wasn't like an amazing drawing of some Dragon Ball Z character. It was like something that I would probably draw if I was back in like middle school or something, right? The hurtful comments that were all below that shit, I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
like, they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't assume that what they write on the internet will affect somebody emotionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the internet's like a very precarious place that you really have to be careful about. It's also a very like deprived place because bruh, some Discord servers I went into, bro. I'm like, it just made me okay with seeing certain things. I'm desensitized to them, and I don't know if that's okay. So now when I see like a peen or something that's just out of this world, that's just wrong morally, and like, whatever. I just move on.
There's like certain audiences like that I just can't deal with. Like, you know, we follow like a bunch of people and stuff, right? And to some degree, I like the Rooster Teeth audience. To some degree, sometimes they like to talk a whole bunch of shit when they have no idea what's going on.
That's everybody.
But yeah, it's everybody. But genuinely, there's generally, I should say, there are other communities that are just way nicer. So like, Brown Man's community on Twitch is way nicer than most that I've met. Like, they don't just assume shit. There's some that do, but there's like, as a general consensus of his audience. Sorry if y'all hear like me sound a little nasally. I am getting a cold, but his audience is like super nice, and then who else audience I like? It was a point in time where I liked Broman's audience.
Nah,
but that shit got toxic quick. I was like, God. And then Just Kidding News or JKF's audience I used to like, but then the JK Party fans made that worse. I was like,
how did they make it worse?
You didn't hear JK Party got the channel is still up, but like the content got shut down for it. But that has nothing to do with the audience, but that's has happened in the past couple of weeks. But
did he give an explanation for it?
Yeah, I think Joe put something on his YouTube as to why. I didn't get the chance to watch the whole thing, but I think it was something like it wasn't making enough money anymore, so, and the views are going down and whatnot.
Fair enough.
But before then, like, is it Nikki and Tiff had to come out on JK News or on their own channels to explain why they weren't going to be on JK Party anymore, is because they were playing a game of Mafia or something, and then, you know, they're friends, so they have like this like friend telepathy crap going on, and they like playing around, playing the game, being like,
it was who and who again?
Tiff and Nikki Limo. Anyway, you like who?
Who we talk about again?
The racially ambiguous girl that be on Just Kidding News.
She's Filipino, right? But I can't tell if she's
she's Filipino. Yeah, that's why I say racially ambiguous. But
she's pretty. She's real pretty though.
But that's Nikki. But yeah, Nikki
Yeah.
and Tiff had like that friend telepathy thing going on, and it was like dope chemistry between them, and they were doing things so they could win the game, as you do when you play Mafia. And
Right.
people in like the Just Kidding Party fans, like the hardcore ones, I guess, was like, they're ruining the game. Blah, 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 blah. So they both quit Just Kidding Party. I was like, you gotta be kidding me! Like,
That's what you're supposed to do. The
I'm
next
like,
game, they're gonna be against each other.
I'm like,
That's what you're supposed to do.
right? And then you're playing Mafia on top of that, right? So if me and you are Mafia, me and you are going to do things to make sure we win. So if I'm
Right.
telling you, or me and you do the little telepathy thing, and we're trying to get somebody else to get killed, I'm like, we just played the game. That's what we just did.
Right. And at
But
the end of the game, you might end up killing me.
right, I might
After
betray you. You never know. But
Right.
but like
But what I'm more
but
upset about is
that was
how
it was stupid.
how invested people are in the game that they're not even like themselves really a part of it. Like when
Right.
I watch JK Party and they're playing Mafia or something like that, I don't get invested to the point. You know what I mean? I get invested to the point where I'm enjoying the time. You know what I mean? I'm like, how the game's turning out. I'm like, oh snap, he was a detective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But never to the point where I'm like, I don't like how those two are interacting with each other and killing everybody else. I'm not watching this channel anymore. Bye.
No, that's stupid. Like I get like
you're not even part of the game.
and
Like,
then
that is unfair.
And then there's like there's people in comments. It's like I really don't like Nikki in these videos or something like that. I'm like, wow, like just calm down. First of all,
Why?
It's
Why?
I was like, if anything, she made the game 10 times better. If you want a bland ass party, like a bland ass game of Mafia, go play with your friends, I guess. Like,
right?
It's the exact same reason why I subscribed to the channel in the first place. Because it's not necessarily I wanted them to play the game to the T.
What it is.
You know?
They got no friends.
Oh, that's true. Damn. The internet is full of like incels and lonely people. Like,
it is.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And you can usually tell from how they comment on other people's stuff because they usually have like very negative, like, you know what I mean? Nothing really upbringing about their comments. You know what I mean? It's always just trying to pull somebody else down. I'm kind of like, yo, just relax, man. Just let them play the game. Enjoy it, you know?
Right.
But I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
Hey, man, it's crazy.
I have noticed that about Twitch, though. There's a lot of, not all of them are like messed up, but there's a lot of people who are, you know what I mean, not necessarily apex predators in a social game when they're on Twitch. And I have been noticing a lot. Explain
the apex. You mean like apex predators as in like going after people or like trying to get laid? Like,
no.
Because there's some simps on Twitch. Like there's some simps.
I'm talking about just they don't get to have like a crap ton of social interactions out in real life.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because I was going to say, I could pull up Twitch right now, go to one of these titty streamers. I guarantee you, I'm going to see, hey, you looking very beautiful today, my lady.
Yeah. Sure, you ain't there where I stay at. You know what I mean?
I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, I be seeing it sometimes. It's just kind of like,
it's funny.
Here's the thing.
It's really funny too.
I get mistaken for that because I'm used to just complimenting people, and I hate that. I fucking hate that.
Just don't do it.
I mean? It's you know what I mean. Now I learned not to, bro. But like, it's been 2 times where I'm just listening. I'm like working on something, and I'll be like, oh, because it's the first thing that pops into my head. I'm like, this girl's got a very pleasant voice, right? I type it in. And the next thing you know is, hey, dog, why you trying to hit on every girl that come through my Twitch channel? Because I probably said some shit before. I'm like, it ain't even like that. Yo, don't put me on like that.
It's like, I was just trying to pass on a compliment, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you like the dude that cat calls, and then she like snaps on you. It's like, hey, I'm just trying to give you a compliment, my lady. I mean, you looking kind of cute. You should smile a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Except catcalling induces the fact that you're trying to get with the girl. I've walked past. Oh my God. Start hearing you breathe.
Because I laughed so hard that there was no laughter, so I was trying to breathe.
Okay. Look, it's a weird situation. You know what I mean? I like complimenting people. You know what I mean? I go to Walmart, I'll see a pretty girl, and I'll say hi. You know, you look really pretty today. You know what I mean?
Oh man, you like, thirsty?
I'm not. Because to be honest with you, if I really wanted to flirt with them, I would go further. I'd be like, for me, flirting would be like, hey, you look really pretty. I was wondering, you know, we could switch contact information and talk some other time. But it's a one-time thing. I pass by a girl. If I think she's pretty, I'm like, wow, she's pretty. Even if I don't say anything, that thought comes through my head. But it doesn't necessarily mean that, hey, I want to like get her number and then possibly try to put her in my bed at some point. You know what I mean? It's just literally how my brain works. You know what I mean? I just this first thing that I see when I see somebody pretty, I think that it
I mean, I think it too. I think it. I'm not just gonna sit up there. Hey. You know what? You pretty, and then walk away because I find that weird. But like if I walked up to a girl and said she was pretty, my intention is to after that try to get her number, right? Because one, I find it just super weird to get a compliment from a complete stranger out of nowhere, and then they just walk away. Yeah.
I do it all the goddamn time, bro.
It's like, hey, yo,
I'm in the mood for it.
Your pants fit you right, my brother. It's like, yeah. And then you walk, I'm like, that dude gay.
I walked up to a dude and I was like, yo, dog, that mustache is on point. I walked up.
If you walked up to me and said, yo, your beard looking fly, cut, I'll be like, all right. I'll be like, some that dude gay.
I'd be like, yo, dog, that haircut, that fucks with it.
That's different because you know that dude because he go to work with you. If you like, I would walk up to
somebody at work like that,
but he go to work with you. You know him. It's like I don't talk to you like that, but like I seen you around. Hey, what's up? That's a fresh haircut. Where you get that from?
I feel like you know what I mean. I'll hit somebody up outside, even outside of work. You know what I mean?
Like I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this streamer right now, Missy Pones or whatever. Like, if I went in her chat and said, "My God, lady, you looking mad beautiful," and just bounce. If I come back to the chat, it's like simp. Like I'm waiting for somebody to like to say just something stupid.
I mean, it's
in here, honestly.
It's a fact, though. For me, it's almost like I'm stating off a fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might be a fact. It's nothing like here's the thing that that guys have to realize too, and regardless, like if it has like no ill intention behind it or no intention period behind it, whether it's good or bad, is the fact that
it's taken that way.
It's going to be taken the opposite way of what you intended, regardless, and.
I think that's
and how it does and how the woman that you're giving it to perceives it. You're just creeping her out in the first place. It's like, and like this is a chick with like almost 1K viewers in her thing, but like if you went to some random girl, it's like, hey, I just want to let you know your titties are popping right now.
Okay, now that is not a good necessary compliment.
But even still,
sexualized in nature. That's very sexualizing.
I mean, even if it was just like, even if it was just, hey, you looking beautiful, and you walk away, I'm gonna still be like, weird ass dude, like, like it's just weird.
I have gotten like some pretty like very positive responses from me just complimenting somebody before. You know what I mean? I've walked by, I'm like, hey, you actually look really pretty. And be like, oh, thank you. Like, yeah, no problem. And then I'd walk away.
Sorry.
I'd walk away.
That sounds super funny. It's like now you like the key word that I latched onto there is the actually part. So me walking up to you is like, yo, you actually look good today.
That's what you know.
So that was hilarious. Like you just walk past a girl, it's like, hey, you actually look pretty. It's like, I don't know if that was a compliment or or an insult. Do I look ugly every day you see me? This is my first time meeting you.
Yeah, I see you about 6 times. You looking pretty busted, but today.
Hey, men got to be careful. Men, be careful what you say. You'll fuck shit up real quick.
Right?
Like no doubt.
And you'll have
you
like
actually
3
look.
of her homegirls coming at your throat.
Like if I went to go to a model's Instagram, it was like, yo, your last 3 posts were actually really good. They'd be like, my other posts were like, like, fuck you, I ain't working with you in words.
It's like, hey, yo, baby, don't overthink it too much. To me,
I wasn't paying attention to the chat all that much. We got what is this, a 1-month subscriber saying we support you, and a nobody random says I love you. Oh. And then another random talking about the zipper on her shirt says I'm scared that zip might come down. No, you're not.
Oh my god.
And then somebody else, nice shorts, looks comfy.
Look, all right, here's the thing, right?
You that dude, ain't you? That's your alt account? That's your alt.
I'm not. Stop lying. No.
This your alt account?
Here's the thing, right? For a girl like that, right? I hate the idea of somebody being in their chat and trying to suppress what they really want to say, whether they're really dirtbags or really just trying to get at it. You know what I mean? I hate the idea of people suppressing that just so it can be able to be accepted in a chat. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want them to say it and get shut down like extremely fucking hard. And then, you know what I mean? Say your true intentions, man, and get just shut down like really goddamn hard. And then like, you know what I mean? Move on. You know what I mean? I want people to like show their true nature instead of trying to be all like, I'm a nice guy. I you know what I mean? I would literally compliment a girl, right?
I got my hand raised in the class, just so you know. You can't see me, but I got my hand raised. Finish your thought and then call on me.
Okay. All right, Donnovan, what did you want to talk about?
Yeah, you know, as an off and on streamer and everything. Not one, and then like some of the female streamers I follow, at least I never paid any attention to this, but not once has anybody asked, when is your birthday? So I want to know why in her FAQ she got, when is your birthday? And she just telling people. And then how tall are you? Don't nobody care unless they real thirsty about it. Hey, how tall are you?
They only care about
when's your birthday?
They only care about the 3 sizes.
Ooh, yeah, Capricorn. I like Capricorns. Like, I don't know.
What's your bust, waist, and what's that 3rd size? I can't remember.
Bust, waist, hip. I don't know. No, yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. Oh my god, that's it's bad, man. But to be honest with you, man, I hate the idea of guys who are really thirsty as fuck that are trying to pretend it to be like nice guys.
Love the outfit, by the way.
You know what I mean?
She's standing up now.
Okay, you gotta let me do this. So I can critique it. I need critiquing. It's for a friend.
It's like, just research. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
God damn. Okay. The broadcaster has indicated that this channel is intended for mature audiences.
Hey, she might got an OnlyFans. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure she does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, for a girl like this, man, I'm pretty sure they know they're absolutely gorgeous, man.
Oh, yeah.
And she knows why. She knows that 90% of the people who come to her channel is going to be males.
I'm going to do something really... I'm going to do something really, really risky. I'm going to her Instagram, bro. I'm finna go. I saw it pop up. I saw Nightbot drop the link in chat. She got that...
Don's taking the deep
might
dive.
have to blur this.
Okay.
My My. Ooh, show look good tonight, bruh. That's a bad lunge. Like I don't know what row
Oh
this
my
is. That third
god.
picture, that's a really bad lunge. I don't like it. No, no, she don't. She ain't no good fitness model. Exit.
So this is and what like I mean does what kind of people does she expect to come to her Instagram?
Oh
Or her
no,
Twitch channel. She knows her audience. She knows her audience.
yeah,
Yeah, she's fine as hell though. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. She's cute. She's very
I
cute.
can't hate on her. I can't hate on
Somebody just straight up nice chest.
I respect that guy. You know what I mean? I want her to say thank you.
And I like how Ahmad deleted the message right after that. I wonder what the message right after that was.
Oh God, I honestly don't know. Maybe it's somebody who caught balls from seeing the first message. Was like, all right, maybe I can push it a little further.
Ooh-wee. We get the compliment her now. Ooh-wee.
If that's the case, I gotta touch on my fetishes.
Right, but I don't even know how we got on this. We're just sitting up here looking at I'm looking at a Sheba eat fruit. I don't even know what she feeding it.
It looks like fruit, to be honest with you. And this girl looks like she should be like hanging around with a lot of rich men,
Right.
and they just buy her things and take her places. She looked like she should be an escort. I'm sorry, not to talk crap, but she's just that cute.
Well, speaking
You know
of
what I mean?
Instagrams, because we were on her Instagram,
Yeah.
I saw that I had got tagged in a post, and I'm like, who tagging me in posts? Who got pictures of me? Right? And then I saw it. I was like, oh, it's you. It was just you, and it was a picture of the food, and I was like, and I was just sitting up there.
I had your blue shirt that was in there. And
Yeah, I see my arm too. Like I was like, oh, there's my arm, and my one little turkey sandwich. Turkey sandwich with a side of greens. I'm looking at your plate, and I was like,
yeah,
man, I left that place full. And then like looking at your plate compared to mine, I was like, oh, I didn't get much compared to you. I was like, okay, I did all right.
While I'm eating, I'm fatter than I look. That's what I tell everyone.
And I was
really just a big boy on the inside. I'm a chunky boy on the inside.
And I'm sitting up here and I'm thinking, I was like, I'm glad the diet is over, but I'm still eating somewhat vegan in a way, or more vegetarian, because I'm like eating more vegetables. I'm eating more vegetables during the weekend, and I'm saving meat for like the weekends.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I got like the worst meat burps right now. I'm just like burping meat, like it's still something like I'm getting back used to, because I want to be able to go places and be able to eat whatever I want to eat and not be restricted
without like having the runs.
That and not be restricted of like, hey, we're all gonna go out to eat. I'm like, okay, we got to go somewhere vegan though. Like we got to have a place with vegan options. Like I don't want to be that guy, so I want to be like, yeah, let's go. I've been eating vegetables all week. I could grab me like a burger or something. Like
yeah.
But
I mean, the thing was only like a fasting session, right? You know.
Yeah.
The biggest.
But I am gonna do it again later on this year. Is the thing.
Oh, okay. Because the thing that happened, just for fun. Okay. Because when I posted that, I was all like, the first initial post that I wanted to post was, I'm like, this is gonna be offensive to anybody who's vegan.
Who cares?
Because like, just think, like, I was all like celebrating my friend Don getting off his vegan diet. You know what I mean? That it just sounds like this man is like, you corrupted him. You know what I mean? He was doing so well. You know what I mean? He was on his vegan diet. He was on the right path. He made a whole month, and then you came in and fucked it all up. You probably put a piece of steak in front of him.
Was it the entire time as I was on this diet, right? And I want you to do me a favor, and God, these photos don't do it justice. Google shepherd's pie, and I was looking up recipes for shepherd's pie, right? Or not really recipes for shepherd's pie. I was just looking at recipes in general because I like to cook. So today I made. It's not shepherd's pie. It's very similar. It's more of a meat pie because the crust. The crust isn't mashed potatoes and it's not a pastry. It's cornbread. So
it looks so good though.
It turned out amazing. It's the first time that I ever cooked anything like it, and it just turned out like so good. But
maybe I should have had you come over this morning and bring me some of that shit too.
Oh, speaking of which, I haven't thrown it away yet, so I can't. I'm off tomorrow morning. If you want, I can still drop off your stuff to you.
All right, here's the thing, right?
Right.
I do want it. Right? I do want it. I really do. But I'm damn near 30 minutes away from you one way.
Right. Actually,
I
it's
can't
like
bring myself
20,
to ask you to.
25 minutes. If I move fast enough, it's a 40-minute round trip. So it's damn near an hour.
Right. So I can't bring myself to be like, hey,
right.
Don, can you bring it over? I just can't bring myself to ask you to do it.
True. All right, I throw it away then. But
yeah,
because I'm like, I don't want it, and I was like, and I said, Mama, you want it? And she's like, Nah, not really. And I was like, okay, just go in the trash. Like, because I'm like really trying to be. Well, I'm trying to be like healthier. It's being vegan made me see like, oh, this is what we eat is bad. But as far as the shepherd's pie go, I didn't use lamb meat, and I didn't use ground beef. I used ground turkey, so a little leaner, and it's not as greasy. So
it looks so good.
Yeah,
I'm actually
it was dope.
Now looking at this.
It is like so good.
You still got some left over? I know. Fuck the fact that I live 40 minutes round trip away from you. If you're bringing shepherd's pie, I'd be like, fuck it, bring it.
But yeah, I think there's some left. I told my mom to give some away because I'm trying to be good. Like it turned out really good. I was actually surprised because I never cooked anything like it before, and it's not that hard to cook, but I just never cooked anything like it before.
I got you.
My next thing might be like gumbo. Honestly, like New Orleans style gumbo.
I might want to try some of that, to be honest with you, because I have such a bad idea of gumbo because of the way my family cooks it and most Haitians cook it. I would actually probably want to have I probably want to try something else to just so I can know as a definitive fact. Yeah. Like, do I hate okra? Do I hate gumbo or not?
I mean,
there's just a definitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some gumbo where they don't put okra in it, and
it's so slimy and it's just kind of.
But that's what I don't understand. I never had when I cooked it and when my mom cooked it with okra in it. It's never slimy, so I don't understand how y'all's are slimy. Like whatever you had, and then I always hear that though. Like okra is so slimy. I don't like okra in it. It doesn't have okra. I don't want it because it's slimy. So I don't get that because I never had slimy okra. So I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all better stop. Y'all gotta stop spitting in your food or something.
It's not what we're doing, bro. It's just literally how it's cooked, and it just slithers down my throat, and I just want to be like, ugh. Feels like I'm swallowing a slug or something. You know, it's so disgusting.
I don't. Yeah, my okra has never been slimy, so I don't know.
I think it's just the cooking method, probably. I don't know. Because you can even see some of the slimy strings when you tear them apart, and it's just like a slimy little string that's connected, almost like saliva, and it's just I don't want to eat anything that leaves a snail trail. Okay, not a fan.
Yeah.
But my mom loves it. You know what I mean? She's always happy when it's cooked. And I'm usually have to be like, all right, I know you love okra, no mama, but just when you cook the meat, don't put it along with the okra and the gumbo and everything. Just kind of separate my meat and the sauce on the side, just for me. Just to prove that you love me. Right. Because if you put gumbo on my plate, I'm just gonna assume that I'm not your favorite child anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things where we've never had slimy okra. Maybe it's because we don't get fresh okra that much. And then we also like I was just reading a thing where it's like you have to, you'll wash you wash your vegetables anyway.
Mm.
Um and you like kind of saute them first, and then that would reduce the sliminess of okra. Um,
Mm.
so I know we would saute, but that's to get like color on the okra. But that might be the same reason why we don't have like really slime on our okra,
Yeah, there might
which
just be
makes
different ways of
sense.
cooking okra. Yeah.
Because otherwise you could just put it in there and then it gets slimy once you cook it, and that's like
Right,
because of
right.
the whatever chemical thing in the okra casing that gets broken down or whatever. But
Oh god, I
I don't know.
hate okra. Just thinking about it.
I mean, it's straight. I like it. It's not like my go-to
Yeah,
vegetable, just like
I
asparagus
think
isn't. But like,
I
it's
think
all
my
right,
go-to vegetables is probably just freaking vegetables.
dude. I would.
No, sorry. That's so bad. That was so bad. Broccoli and
Yo,
cauliflower.
yeah. What's your go-to? What's your go-to like meat? Meat. Like, I like meat. You got meat. Like,
It's
it
like
don't matter.
any kind of meat. You know what I mean? Humans, animals, aliens, just
You
meat.
got it. I want it. Just like on the real. 100 poop emoji. Peach. Like,
Oh my god.
I'm just.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god. Yeah.
yeah, I
Oh,
would. Yeah, go
I'll
ahead.
bring this up after podcast. My bad. I'll
Oh,
bring it up
all
after podcast.
right. But yeah, I was like, because I was doing a diet and I'm still like in a sense doing it, but
Mm.
uh, more during the week. So it's like fasting during the week and then on the weekends enjoying myself. I'm trying to,
Sort of like a cheat day.
yeah, but I'm trying to narrow it down to just Sunday now.
Yeah.
Because that's usually when I cook my meals anyway, and then
Yeah.
having Saturday as like a strictly like vegan vegetarian thing. I'm thinking vegetarian instead of vegan because
Okay.
vegan is kind of hard considering Earth Fare just closed.
Right. Yeah. It's sad. In my case though, when it comes to like diet, I love the fact that me trying to save money inadvertently like caused me to change the whole way that I eat.
Yeah.
And I actually love that. It's like two birds in one stone. You know what I mean? So like
Hmm.
now, even when like I'm done getting the amount of money that I want, for one, I'm always constantly gonna be in this like watching my money stage.
Hmm.
But for two, like I'm hoping that like I'm gonna make it happen. Is I want my
Dude,
diet to stay as clean as it is right now. To be honest with you, and
dude.
possibly get even cleaner. It's freaking
Yeah,
sick. It's just salmon, rice, and broccolis
but
every day.
that's cool. I mean, I would get bored of that personally, but
I
that's
I
cool.
do. I do.
But
But you gotta understand, I eat like a weightlifter. All I
mhm.
care about is the contents of the food. It tastes good though, you know what I mean?
I
I've
mean,
learned to cook it decent,
I
but like
I
I want
I care
something
about
quick
the
and lazy.
content of my food too, but I also like variety because I'm a cook, so I have
Yeah.
to know, like, okay, salmon gives me I don't remember, but it's like it gives me like 10 grams
Brain
worth of
power.
protein. Okay, I was going to go into macronutrients, but I wasn't going to bullshit nutrients. But
That's what I heard. It's got like G something in fish that give you like more brain power or something like that. I don't know. I
okay,
don't know, man. Don't
well,
ask me about these things. I don't
so
specialize in this shit.
in the macro world, like salmon gives you like whatever 10 grams of protein, like this
Yeah.
amount of fat and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
So I would just find, okay, so I'm tired of eating salmon and broccoli for the past month, so I'm gonna get some whole white chicken breasts, um,
Dude,
or all white chicken
see,
breasts with some broccoli too, or some.
yeah. Here's what's going on, right? I'm a lazy motherfucker, okay? But I'm
Yeah.
trying to be productive, right? There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that I need to get done in a day, right? For most people, it might not sound like it's a crazy amount of shit, but for me, it's a lot. So I will only switch up my diet if I take one afternoon to sit down and be like, all right, what can we get that's for around the same price per week? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's still clean.
Yeah.
And that's what it usually comes down to.
Yeah, chicken breast is definitely cheaper than salmon, but yeah.
I get a whole bag and it'll last me like almost 2 weeks. Or I get tilapia because the whole bag is like $7.
Yeah, in a tray of chicken breasts, like depending if you're looking, which knowing you're probably not. But because I bought a thing of chicken breast today for $7, and it has 7 chicken breasts in it. But listen, you don't eat the whole damn chicken breast. You cut it in half because the whole chicken breast weighs more than your normal daily serving amount anyway. So all 7, cut them in half, makes 14 chicken breasts.
Okay. I'll eat the whole chicken breast for one. And second, when I wake up in the morning at like 7 or 8, right? Nah, 8 or 9, right? Mm-hmm. And I have to get things done in less than an hour so I can be back at my desk and ready to stream.
Yeah, don't go shopping if you got a time constraint. Not you, but like anybody. Don't go shopping if you got a time constraint because you sitting up there and you just picking up the first damn thing you see. That's the problem with it.
Here's the thing. It's the cooking part that gets to me, right? Because I'm going to have it in a freezer.
Yeah, chicken breast don't take that long to cook.
And then I got to unthaw it. And then I got to cook it. You know what I mean?
Chicken
with
breast.
The salmon, as frozen as it is, I just toss it in the pot and leave it for 15 minutes, come back and turn it off. And
chicken breast does not take that long to cook. It's actually much faster
to cook than salmon.
No, it doesn't.
Oh my God, man.
You're talking to a almost professional chef over here. It does not take longer than salmon. Salmon takes way longer to cook.
How? It's already sliced up in a bag.
It's a thick ass fish.
I just leave it for 15 minutes, bro.
Dude, chicken takes literally 5 minutes to cook.
Oh my God.
Less than that. No! The salmon is thicker than the chicken. Your problem is you're cooking the whole chicken breast. You don't cook the whole chicken breast.
Why wouldn't I? I need the whole chicken breast. I eat
no, you don't. If you eat twice a day, you cut the one chicken breast in half, and you got one half. You have the one half for breakfast or whenever you're eating it, and then you have the other half for dinner.
Oh, okay.
It literally takes like 5 minutes. 2 minutes on one side, about 2 minutes on the other side.
Defrost. How long does it take to defrost?
You don't even have to defrost it if you don't have to. I've cooked a frozen chicken breast before.
But this is food that's supposed to last for the whole week. So the chicken breast is going to be in the freezer. Then I got to defrost it.
Dude. You don't have to if you don't want. Like, you're not listening either. I said you don't have to defrost the chicken breast if you don't want to. You could. I've cooked a frozen chicken breast before.
Oh,
is exactly what I said. Oh. But if you want to defrost it, because that's what the sane person would do, yeah, you stick it out. You put it in like a bowl with some water in it, and it'll be ready by the time you come back. Or if you want to be an even saner person, you don't cook in a time rush. One thing, you don't go shopping when you have a time crunch, and you also don't cook when you have a time crunch. So
I usually go shopping late at night when I'm coming back from work. That's when I was like stop by Walmart and I'll pick up a couple of stuff. I'm always I'm watching the prices, and I always have to make sure that my prices don't go over $30 for the week, because that's what it is. But I don't know, man. I want to try other things out, but for one, I got to check out recipes, and I got to find something that I'm okay with eating first too.
Yeah.
Then I'll start varying what I eat on a basis.
And then if you're doing meal prep anyway, right? You don't if you're doing meal prep, one thing for anybody that's doing meal prep, you obviously have to set time to cook all your meals for that week. So cook everything like if you're doing your fish and broccoli, cook all your
No, you're
fish,
right.
cook all your broccoli. You buy those little containers from Walmart. It's like
I got a couple of them
$10.
here.
Yeah, or whatever.
$2 probably.
If you already have, you could go to Dollar Tree and buy like some for cheaper. You
Yeah.
you
Facts.
cook your meal for the entire week. Stick it in the freezer, and then when you're ready to eat again, you take it out, pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then you eat it.
Bro, you're right. I should do that. Because I'm always in a rush in the morning. It'd be nice if I could just wake up and just worry about working. When
Like I was doing meal prep for a while. I was doing like 3 different types of meal preps at one time, and then I'm like, yo, that's just too much cooking, and then I gotta wash all these dishes. I'm gonna just do one meal. But
meal prep,
that's a whole hour on the podcast already.
Yeah. You know what? I'll probably start doing meal prep. I'm gonna
honestly.
I'm gonna start trying to do it.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about doing meal prep for people, and charging as like a service.
Yeah.
But my only problem about doing meal prep for people is I want it to be like and there's like a lot of people that do meal preps. Like I saw like a few people here in Ocala do like meal preps, and I saw like a couple Instagrams that they do meal preps. But they're not like true meal preps because they just cook whatever. Like I saw this girl that was doing like it's Tuesday, we're having, and it was like Jamaican food, I believe. So it was like jerk chicken, cornbread, mac and cheese, black eyed peas.
Not really working out kind of.
I would like to do the like healthier option. So like it's Tuesday, so we got black beans over a bed of white rice with some chicken breasts, and this is 530 calories or something like that. And this is like the macros. I want to do something like that.
Okay.
But I obviously haven't jumped on that idea because one, I was trying to see how it I need to figure out how to do it for how to calculate the macros for everything in the dish that I'm preparing, because I don't think I could just calculate cooked chicken breast and cook the rice and at least I don't think it goes like this, but calculate the chicken, the rice, the beans, and just add those things, and then this is the total. I don't know if it works like that, but that's something that's something I have to do more research on, right?
Yeah, you just calculate the servings for each one, and
just make sure it's like the right serving size and all that. But that's something I would have to pay attention to and do research on, and then stuff like that. But hey, if I do hop on that idea one day, because I do like to cook,
bro, I'd be throwing my dollars at you, my dude.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, I'm doing healthy meal preps. It has the nutrition facts right on there: calories, fats, carbs, protein. Good to go. All natural ingredients. I don't add no like bullshit.
No preservatives.
And if you got an allergy, let me know. I can modify the meal plan for you or something like. You know what I'm saying?
That wouldn't be a bad price, man. I throw some dollars at you.
Because I like to cook. I've been I wish I got back in the habit of doing this.
Yeah.
Because the sweet potato pie I make, it's really good.
Oof. The one I didn't get the taste because our buddy decided to eat it all on his own.
Yeah. But it's really good, and I was thinking making a bunch of those and selling those for $5 to $10 a pop per pie.
Yeah.
But it's been so long since I made one, I don't know if I remember the recipe to its fullest now. Is the thing.
I'm pretty sure
it's one of those.
Just look it up and they'll come back to you. Man.
It's not a recipe that you look up. It's like one of those family recipes.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not something I could just
type doing it. It'll come back to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But it's not something I could Google sweet potato pie recipe and be like,
Yeah.
that's exactly the one. This the one right here. No, it's a family recipe. So it's like,
that's crazy. You got family recipes, man. I got nothing like that. Well, maybe I do, kind of. You know what I mean? I got recipes that come from like a different country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know if I can call them family recipes.
Because I know the recipe for the pie is different from a normal pie, because there's some ingredients in a normal pie that they don't use that we do. And then there's, and I always joke about this, that what makes our pie taste so much better is because it comes with like 15 minutes of straight agony and pain. Because
it sounds like a restaurant, like advertising right now.
Like
what makes our pie better?
It comes with 15 minutes of straight agonizing pain. Let me tell you, because a normal sweet potato pie recipe, if you get you do the whole sweet potatoes, you shave off the skin on the sweet potatoes first, and then you boil it, right?
Yeah.
We boil the sweet potatoes, and then we're sitting over a bowl, burning our fingertips, ripping the skin off of it.
Oh, so why backwards?
Hey, that pain make that pie taste good, didn't it? You can't argue with facts. That pie was hella good.
I was crying into the pot as I was taking the hot skin off of these potatoes.
That pie was thick. Dude, that pie was thick. It was creamy. That pie was good. I was like, bruh, my fingertips still hurting.
It's like I tasted the tears of orphans in that pie. That's what it sounds like.
Hey, whatever make a pie taste better.
Oh my god!
All right, we got to end the podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in to listen. Sorry we couldn't do what we originally planned, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll do it again.
Yeah, this was very
in the future. Yeah,
very impromptu.
Right.
I wrote lists and stuff that I wanted to talk about, but you know what I mean? I guess we just have to wait for the next podcast.
Yeah, we could probably save it for the next podcast. So if you can, and if you're willing, which I know you're willing, you ain't doing nothing. You got your hand in your pants you already got the Pornhub tab open. You're already on your computer. Right. Might as well go to the description box, hit all the links, follow everything. Leave a comment if you you still got that time. We a buzzkill on your little mood nights right now. But go ahead, do all that, and we'll see you next time. All right.
Bye.
That bye was